You are watching Channel Adrian TV.
Yo, YouTube, what up? Welcome back to another Warriors reaction video. If you missed the first two, where I did the origins before the speech, and also I think it was the Furies, the baseball gang, the links will be in the description. Now this video is about the Lizzies, and keep in mind, this is done by another YouTuber, Real Reels, and I think it's dope what he's doing, doing the what ifs and also the genesis of each gang, and he's also doing other movies as well. I'll make sure to link the original video in the description, but I think it's a channel y'all should definitely support and check it out. But without further ado, let's get into the video. I love hearing that sound with that Wonder Wheel.
Stick and steel, and the night the Warriors ran into them, that wasn't their beginning, that was their encore.
Now, look at what you find here in the big city. You guys, we ain't got time.
Now, even in the movie when I was younger, I think the first time I watched this was in my early teens. Even when I first saw the movie and I saw those group of girls when they came off that subway, I was like, yeah, they trying to line them up. I know that's got to be another rival gang or something.
We all know the scene. A group of women, magnetic, calm, and deadly, lures the Warriors into what should have been a safe house, only to flip the script. But who were the Lizzies before that night? In a world of street kings and painted warriors, how did a crew of women, armed with umbrellas and instinct, carve out a territory of fear and finesse? Let's go back. Let's meet the original Lizzies. Let's find out what happens when survival becomes seduction. (1968), Union Square, New York City. While male gangs fight over turf in the outer boroughs, a quieter war is waged underground in Manhattan. A group of teen girls from broken homes, many from shelters or foster care, begin
orphans,
banding together at Union Station. They call themselves the Lizzies, short for lizards, a street slang term for women who could shed their skin and survive anything.
See, I like how it's tying in all of New York. See, Union Square, Manhattan, and then tying in the name. Now, of course, this has nothing to do with the original director. This is made by a YouTuber, but still, the imagination, the storytelling is definitely dope.
Founding members include Jackie, a runaway from Yonkers with an obsession for knives and control.
Yonkers.
Vicky, a Bronx foster kid and street artist with a flair for misleading softness. Candy, a downtown go-go dancer who could shoot straighter than any man in her zip code.
Yeah, and then if you remember from the movie, she was the ones dancing. See, so small details like that. She was the one dancing in the film. They put in this story, the go-go dancer. So the attention to detail in these videos, like I said, it brings out the nostalgia to me. And then plus, even though I wasn't born then, but this being my favorite movies when I watched it at a young age. Like I said, this is honestly, this made me watch the movie again, which I might do a full reaction if I can do that. I'm not sure, but we'll see.
The early Lizzies don't flash colors. Their symbol, clear umbrellas. A nod to innocence until you see the blade taped inside.
I said they got that blade on them.
By 1973, they've earned a reputation for seducing male gang members, robbing them blind, and disappearing underground.
Which women still do today, because one of man's biggest weaknesses will always be women. Being too thirsty, letting their guard down like in the movie, that's never going to go away.
By 1974, the Lizzies have staked turf in Lower Manhattan, with underground tunnels and hidden safe houses stretching from Canal to Astor Place. Leadership expands, adding Rain, a former ballet student expelled for assault. Dinah, a Dominican rebel with a military family history. They fight dirty and always together. Loyalty is their law, but it's their sexuality that starts conversations.
Yep. See?
Sexual orientation, the rumors. Whispers echo through rival crews. The Lizzies don't like men. Some claim they're lesbians. Others say they only seduce for strategy. Truth? It depends who you ask. Jackie was known to romance women. Candy preferred older men. And Vicky? Fluid and unashamed.
And that's where people always thought. Now, when I was younger, I didn't notice, but a lot of people thought the wordplay Lizzies was off the other L word. I don't even know if I could say that word now.
Their queerness, real or rumored, becomes a weapon.
Yep.
Confusing, alluring, and deadly.
And then plus
they
you can
operate like sirens.
And plus you can get both sides and rob them.
We don't beg, we bait.
Yep. See?
1979. Word spreads fast. A summit of all gangs is happening, led by a prophet named Cyrus. The Lizzies don't trust the plan, but they also don't oppose it. Instead, they prepare. They get new recruits, including Debbie, a tough Bronx girl who replaces knives with psychology, Lola, a disgraced ex-cop's daughter with a temper. The Lizzies use the summit as a chance to test their setup. A cozy, inviting apartment near 14th Street. Records, lowlights, and a hidden arsenal. They expect boys, they expect chaos.
See, and that's the one of the best shots in the gang who just locked the door earlier that they said in the video. And one of the things I think is dope about this, like I said, the attention to detail. Remember, they wasn't at the meeting. So the YouTuber just explained where they were at. They were preparing instead of being at the speech because they said they didn't believe it. And it's stuff like that to where I wish they would reboot the Warriors like a what if like they're doing on this.
They lay the trap.
The guys that shot Cyrus. Shit, the chicks are packed. The chicks are packed.
Bop!
Post-Cyrus, the gang landscape is scorched. The Lizzies gone. No trace. Rumors spread. They went underground. They joined the Latin Kings. They became sex workers. They died in a firebomb war with the Turnbull ACs.
Dang. I didn't know they got turned out by the Latin Kings and then got into a war with the Turnbull ACs and pretty much all got killed. Now, of course, y'all, this is fictional. This is just for entertainment purposes of fans of this movie, so don't take this for literal, just the storytelling. But dang, I didn't know they got smutted out like that.
Truth, a few scattered sightings, a Lizzie bartender in Queens, one seen in Rikers, one supposedly joined the FBI as an informant.
Dang, snitching.
The rest, legends now, queens of deception, survivors of the street. They vanished before the world could name them, but the Lizzies weren't built for fame. They were built to survive. And in a city where every gang had a gimmick, they used silence, seduction, and switchblades. The Furies had bats, the Rogues had guns, but the Lizzies, they had you. Subscribe for episode 4.
Y'all, once again, such a dope video. I'll make sure to leave the video in the description. And that was the Lizzies. Like I said, I'm trying to do multiple videos a week, not doing the same video because, you know, one of the things about my channel, or my niche, I should say, I'm into everything. I'm into working out. As you tell, I'm into old school cult classics like The Warriors. I'm into sneakers, so you see the sneaker reviews. I'm into Sunday motivation to get y'all motivated for the week. So remember, I have a playlist, so if you're not into all my videos, just check my playlist out. But y'all, I just want to say I appreciate all the support. If you want to see sports reviews, reviews on cult classics like The Warriors, sneaker reviews, after workout thoughts, fitness videos, morning motivation to get you through the day, or Sunday motivation to get you through the week, you can get any video you want at CHANNELADRIANTV.